You got the paper? Papers. Got it? O he Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Kuruna Kori. O he Dayara Sagara Edase Kuruna Kori. O he Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Kuruna Kori. Dayara Sagara Edase Kori. Diya pad chaya shode amaya diya chaya shode amaya tumhara charan dhori tumhara charan dhori. O he Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Kuruna Kori. O he Vaishnava Edase Kuruna Kori. Chaya Bega Domi Chaya Dosha Shodhi Chaya Guna Deho Dase. Chaya Shodhi Chaya Guna Deho Dase. Chaya Vega Domi Chaya Dosha Shodhi Chaya Guna Deho Dase. Chaya Vega Chaya Guna Deho Dase. Chaya Sat Sangha Deho Amare Chaya. Chaya Sat Sangha He Amara Boseche Sangera Ase. Boseche Sangera Ase. O he Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Kuruna Kori. O he Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Kuruna Kori. एकाकी आमारा नहीं पाया भला हरे नाम संकीर्तानी. एकाकी नहीं पाया भला हरे नाम संकीर्तानी. एकाकी आमारा नहीं पाया भला हरे नाम संकीर्तानी. नहीं पाया बाला हरि नाम संकीर्तानी. तुमी कृपा कोरी श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया. तुमी कृपा कोरी श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया. तुमी कृपा कोरी श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया. तुमी कृपा को श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया. देहो कृष्णा नाम धानी. देहो कृष्णा नाम दानी. ओ हे वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयरा सागरा एदासे कोरुना कोरी. हे वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयरा सागरा एदासे कोरुना कोरी. कृष्णा से तुम्हारा कृष्णा दीते पारो तुम्हारा चैकाते आचे. कृष्णा से तो पारो तुम्हारा शक्ति आचे, कृष्णा से तुम्हारा कृष्णा दीते पारो, तुम्हारा शक्ति आचे। तुम्हारा शक्ति आचे। आमी तो कंगाला कृष्णा कृष्णा बोली, आमी तो अला कृष्णा कृष्ण बोली, आमी तो कंगाला कृष्णा कृष्णा बोली, मी तो कंगाला कृष्णा कृष्णा बोली, धाई तब पाछे पाछे, धाई तब पाछे पाछे। ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयरो सागरा, दासे कोरुना कोरी। ओहे दयरा सागरा, दासे कोरुना कोरी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, oh Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Nitai Gorango, Gora Hari, Nitai Gorango, Gora 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 Hari, Go Jaya Sachinandana Gora Hari, Jai Patita Pavana Gora Hari, Pati Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Jaya Radha Radhanata, Radha Radhanata, Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Radhanata, Radha Radhanata, Sri Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Gaura. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya. Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, जगद्गुरु शिल प्रपाद की जय। यस्यानुभावमकलस्मृतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितेषितां तमोऽन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we will continue to discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, chapter 6. Brahma satisfies Lord Shiva. We got 63 on paper. 63. अथ देवगणा सर्वे रुद्रैकै पराजिता शूलपट्टी स निस्त्रिशंसा गदा परिगमुद्गली संचिन्न भिन्न सर्वांग सात्विक सभ्या भयाकुला स्वयं भुवे नमस्कृत्य कार्चनेयायतान निवेदयन्. All the priests and other members of the sacrificial assembly and all other demigods, having been defeated by the soldiers of the Lord Shiva and injured by the weapons like tridents and swords, approached Lord Brahma with great fear. After offering obeisances, they began to speak in detail of all the events which had taken place. Next 3. Upalabhya Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashadharam Iyatuhu. Upalabhya Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashadharam Iyata. Upalabdha Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashyadharamiyutah. Upalabdha Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashyadharamiyutah miyatu. Upalabhya Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashyadharamiyatu. Upalabhya Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashyadharamiyatu. Upalabhya Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashyadharamiyutaho. Mataji. Upalabhya Puraivaitad Bhagavan Abjasambhava Narayanascha Vishwatma Nakashyadharamiyutaho. Upalabhya, knowing, Pura, beforehand, Eva, certainly, Etat, all the events of the Daksha's sacrifice. Bhagavan, possessor of all opulences, Abjasambhava, born from a lotus flower, Lord Brahma, Narayana, Narayana, Cha, and Vishwatma, the super soul of the entire universe. Na, not, Kasya, Abdacha, Adharam, to the sacrifice, Iyatuhu, did go. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki. Both Lord Brahma and Vishnu had already known that such events would occur in the sacrificial arena of Daksha, and knowing beforehand, they did not go to the sacrifice. Purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Vedaham samati chaitan vartamani cha Arjuna. The Lord says, I know everything what has happened in the past and is going to happen in the future. Lord Vishnu is omniscient, and he therefore knew what would happen at the sacrificial arena. For this reason, neither Narayana nor Brahma attended the great sacrifice performed by Daksha. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chunmelitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Tapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadatmayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanutam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanutam Cha Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachacha Deshatharine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Today is the appearance day of Srila Baladev Vidya Jai Sri Sri Radha Radhanath ki Jai, Giraj Govardhan ki Jai, Gaurahar ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Appearance day of Baladev Srila Baladev Vidya Bhushan, also Ganga Mata Devi Goswamini. Few minutes we talk about to get their blessings. We all know Baladev Vidya Bhushan is the author of Govinda Bhashya. In the beginning, Gaudiya Sampradaya didn't have any commentary on the Brahma Sutras. But they were worshipping Radha Krishna in Vrindavan. Therefore, the Ramanandis and other Sampradaya people in Vrindavan, they objected it. The Gaudiya Gaudiya Sampradaya is not authorized Sampradaya. And because it's not authorized Sampradaya, they should not, they have no right to worship Radha Krishna. And but the Gaudiya Vaishnavas in Vrindavan, they did not hear. They went to complain to the king of Ajmer, Jaipur. They complained. At that time, Baladev Vidyabhushan, Baladev, he was Mahant of Radha Krishna temple in Jaipur as well as the Radha Sham Sundar in Sevakunj Vrindavan. He was taking care of both of them. So king of Jaipur, he knows that Vidyabhushan is a very scholarly person. Baladev Vidyabhushan is a disciple of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Later he become. So, before coming to Gaudiya Sampradaya, he was a Tattvavedi, very scholarly person. But when he came to Jagannath Puri, he came in contact with the Rasikananda, who comes in the disciplic succession of Gadadhar Pandit. But after hearing the philosophy of Gaudiya Sampradaya, he was very much impressed. He took up to worship Radha Krishna. Then later on, coming to Vrindavan, he takes the shelter of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. They accepted him. When this message came from king of Jaipur, because having heard the complaint of Rasikananda, Ramananda, not Rasikananda, Ramanandis, who said that Gaudiya Sampradaya, even king was also worshipper from the Gaudiya Sampradaya, king of Jaipur, Mukunda, I think. So, he sent a message to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Vrindavan, please come immediately. This is a complaint. They complain that since we don't have the commentary on Vedanta Bhashya or Brahma Sutra, we are not qualified to worship the Radha Krishna. So at that time, Vishwanath Chakravarti are already quite old enough, very, very advanced age. And he sent his disciple Baldev Vidyabhushan. Baldev Vidyabhushan also a very scholarly person and in old age. He went to king and Ramanandis who are there. In the argument, he given very powerful supporting arguments in support of the Gaudiyas worshipping Radha Krishna. But Ramanandis were not at all ready to accept it. No, your argument correct, but where is the Bhashya? Without having the commentary on the Vedanta Sutras, no Sampradaya is qualified to take up this one. Worship of Radha Krishna deities. So finally, on the instruction of king, we said that you must write it. Then, and he given a very short time of less than 2 years. Ramananda insisted. Then he comes to Vishwanath Thakur in Vrindavan and take the blessings. Then he goes to all the temples to get the blessings of the deities of the Vrindavan. He was also Pujari of the Radha Govinda, new Govinda temple. When he went there, another Pujari was offering the Arati, and he offered obeisances and prayed to Radha Govindi to bless him, to give capability to write commentary on that. And he got the blessing. Pujari was giving the Aratika, and also the garland falls from the Govinda, and Pujari brings the garland and gives. In the night, Lord Krishna comes in the dream and bless him that you write Govinda Bhashya. And in less than 2 years' time, he write the Govinda Bhashya and go to King Jaipur And in there, he called the Ramanandis. And Ramanandis, when they come in the argument and he explained each Brahma Sutra elaborately in relation to the Gaudiya Siddhantas. Ramanand is very, very much pleased with the commentary given by Baladev Vidyabhushan on the Brahma Sutra, which is Govinda Bhashya. And they accepted. They all wanted to take shelter of Baladev Vidyabhushan. He said, no, no. You are coming from the Sri Sampradaya, which is Sampradaya is one of the most highly regarded Sampradaya because you serve the Lord in the Dasya Bhava. Serving the Lord in the Dasya Bhava is yes, so you don't have to. You don't have to change the Sampradaya, you continue in that. We also serve in the Dasya Bhava, you also doing service. Gaudiya Sampradaya, we serve all in the 5 bhavas. That is beauty of the Gaudiya Sampradaya. In the Navadvipa Mahima, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains how the glories of the Gaudiya Sampradaya. He writes that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took 2 principles from each of the Sampradaya. So if you are serving Radha Krishna in Gaudiya Sampradaya means we are serving all the 4 Sampradayas. Serving the Lord on Dasya Bhava and serving the Vaishnavas, Vaishnava Seva, these 2 taken from the Sri Sampradaya. And serving in the board of the Gopis, it is from the Kumar Sampradaya. That's why Kumar Sampradayas, even now also when they give initiation, they tell the disciples, whether men or women, they say that you never should feel that you are a man, you are a Gopi, Sakhi Bhava. And always think that you are a Sakhi, in the Gopi Bhava you should do, not a Gopa. And similarly, from the Brahma Sampradaya, taking the shelter of only Krishna, that is taken. So it's a different chapter. So he, Baladev Vidyabhushan, elaborately discussed, and Ramananda, you told all the Ramanandis who want to take shelter that you are already in the Dasya Bhava. It's not proper. He returns back to Vrindavan. After paying obeisance to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he informs what happened, how the commentary was written. He said, by your mercy, I was able to write the commentary on the Brahma Sutras. The important point is that, though he wrote himself, he took the credit to Guru Maharaj. Just like Srila Prabhupada, whatever he did, never took the credit for himself. He said that all you have done, he given the credit to disciples and said that you all are sent by my spiritual master. So here also he given the credit to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, saying that by your mercy I was able to write. Disciple always in the spiritual life, his success depends on the blessings of spiritual master. So that is how Baladev Vidyabhushan, it is the real date of appearance and disappearance are very controversial. They are not authoritative document available. So approximately they take it appeared in 1700 and left this planet in 1793. But most of the people, they comment that it's 1778, 75, like that. But the author says that the original commentary written in Sanskrit about Govinda Bhashya is available still, original copy, in the archives of Rajasthan government. Okay? So in that, one of the documents is written 1790 or so. Therefore, approximate date they give it as 1700 to 1793, means 93 years we are on this planet approximately. However, the great acharyas eternally exist through their instructions. Baladev Vidyabhushan ki jai. Ganga Mata Goswamini, she was a princess. Her name is Shachi Devi. She was naturally, Kshatriyas, princess, they are always beautiful, handsome and stout. So, but from the childhood, she was very much dedicated to Radha Krishna. When her parents when she became young lady, her parents want her to get her married, but she told her parents, no, I don't want to get married. I don't want to marry any mortal man. She want to marry only Krishna. The parents tried to convince her, but she adamant, no. So parents, because of they were left the body, when they become old, left the body, they were not happy that their daughter is not getting married, because it is the responsibility of one of the obligatory duty of the father, parents, for the marriage of the daughter especially. So they left the body at that time. All the courtesans, everybody enormously requested Shachi Devi to become their princess. King, take over the position of the king. The king is no more. She accepted, but she was not inclined. So, after some years, she wanted to go on pilgrimage. And nominated some of her relatives to take care of the royal affairs, kingdom. Appointing the relatives as the take carers of the kingdom, she left for pilgrimage. After going through Vrindavan and all other pilgrimages, in Vrindavan she comes in contact with the Haridas Pandit, who was at that time very famous Acharya. And she heard in Vrindavan the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaudiya's principles, and she wants to take the shelter. She is in the 19th century, she's from. She wanted to take shelter of Haridas Pandit, but Haridas Pandit says, you are a princess. You won't be able to move in Vrindavan begging for your livelihood. They're not used. You got wearing such opulent clothes, ornaments. First get detached from these opulences. Opulences are an obstacle on the path of pure devotional service. They say that we must get rid of them and first renunciate detachment from these opulences. He refused to give initiation. But as he already considered him as a guru, so accepting the instruction that she must get detached from these opulences, slowly he took out all the opulences. He said that in Vrindavan one should not show the opulences. You must live in Vrindavan begging house to house. He took his advice as the instructions of our guru, then gradually get rid of our ornaments and clothes and just putting around the racks. He went on house to house begging and completely detached, having seen even the Vrajavasis and Gaudiya Sampradaya Acharyas were surprised. A princess is so detached and without any hesitation going to house and begging for the alms. Haridas Pandit are also very much impressed. And he has given initiation to her. Accepted. Haridas Pandit given initiation with the mantra 18 syllable of Krishna. The Brahman initiated, we recite 6th mantra, that is 16 syllables, which is called Gopala mantra. And in that 15 syllables also there, 16 also there, 18. So she was initiated with the mantra of 18 syllables mantra, Vaishnava mantra or Gopala mantra. This mantra is common for all Vaishnava Sampradaya, whether it is Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumar Sampradaya, this mantra is given to everybody. So, Then she was living in Vrindavan. Suddenly, one day, her guru, Haridas Pandit, called. So now you go to Jagannath Puri. In Jagannath Puri, read the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everybody. Accepting request, she came to Jagannath Puri, staying on the banks of Ganges, no house, just no shelter. She used to speak on Bhagavatam every day morning. People were very much impressed to see how she explained the Siddhanta in the Bhagavatam. Explaining Bhagavatam, but she is explaining very nicely the Siddhanta of Gaudiya Sampradaya. When the message gone to the king of Jagannath Puri, king he was also devotee of Jagannath. So he also wanted to hear the Bhagavatam. One day he came to hear the Bhagavatam spoken by Mata. King was very much impressed to hear the teachings, explanations given by her. He wanted to take shelter of Chichi Devi, but she refuses, saying that you are already devotee of Jagannath, you are taking care, do the royal affairs with the love for Jagannath. Then it goes on. She is staying there, and one day she wanted to take bath. It was a special festival, Varun or something is called, Varun Snan, I think, if I am not wrong. A special day in a year comes up. That day all the people go to Ganges to take bath. Very auspicious. She has a very strong desire to take bath in the Ganges, but to take bath in Ganges she has to leave Jagannath Puri. But her spiritual master, Das Pandit, told her not to stay in Jagannath Puri. So how can I leave Jagannath Puri and go to Haridwar to take bath in Ganges? So he said, no, I should not leave the place without instructions from my Guru Maharaj. In the night, Jagannath come in a dream. Say that, I want to take bath in Ganges. You also want to take bath. Do one thing. Tomorrow is the day for taking bath. In the night you go and take bath in Shvetaganga. Those gone to Jagannath Puri, near to the Samadhi of Ganga Mata Goswami, or when you are coming from Gaudiya temple to Jagannath Puri, if you are coming this side, on the left side is there Shvetaganga. Small path goes there. Okay. Shweta Madhava also temple is there. The very water is very nice, always very clean. You like to jump and take bath. So Jagannath told us, you take bath in Shvetaganga, and your desire to take bath in the Ganges is fulfilled. After hearing, next day in the midnight, Shachi Mata go to the Shvetaganga, and when he took a dip in the waters, suddenly all the water started overflowing. The Ganges appears from the earth and the water overflows to such extent that in that waves of the water, heavy pressure, she was flown from the water, goes to the Jagannath Mandir. Very far away, almost about 1 kilometer or so. And everywhere, the whole place is inundated with the water. And big sound coming, all the people surrounding are surprised, what the water coming. Everybody understood that this is Ganges water. They took bath, everybody. And when the people were talking loudly, the gatekeepers got up and said, what is happening? They found that everywhere in the temple also big noise is coming. They surprised. They went inside, and from within the temple they could hear some voices, some people speaking. How the doors opened? The doors are still locked, sealed and locked. In the night before Shayanarthi, in Jagannath Puri Shayanarthi time, no fixed time. One day Sometimes they do 12 o'clock, sometimes they do 9 o'clock. Only when Jagannath wants to sleep, that time Jagannath pujaris do. Otherwise, they know, like we do, 8:30, 9 o'clock. But Jagannath Puri, no fixed time. Sometimes they do 2 o'clock also. So when they saw that, when the temple is closed, they seal it. And only king comes and open it. Now the temple are closed, but we find some voices coming from the inside. They're talking. The soldiers, gatekeepers informed the king. King came immediately and opened the door. King told the soldier that open the door. When opened, all over the altar, the water, the Ganges water was there. And in the front, Chachi Mata standing with folded hands in front of Jagannath. She was talking to Jagannath. That sound they could hear it. Now, the soldiers are soldiers. When they saw Chachi Mata alone in the water in front of Jagannath, they thought that she came here to steal the ornaments. Jagannath got the pure gold ornament, diamonds, many, many highly valuable jewels even today. So they thought that she came here to steal. And king also saw why she is inside without permission. And he could not take any decision. Then immediately everybody accused her that she is a thief. With the consent of king, they put behind the bars in the prison. And in the prison, Chachi Mata was just praying the Lord, nothing else. She was not at all disturbed. But in the night when king was sleeping, suddenly Lord Jagannath came in the dream and chastised him. He was very angry. He chastised. I am the one who called Chachi to come here. I want to wash her feet. That's why I called Ganges here. And how dare you arrest and put in the prison? If you want your welfare and welfare of your kingdom, immediately release. Otherwise, all your soldiers here and you will also die. Given stern warning. Consequences will be very severe. And disappeared. King immediately got up and came to went to the prison house and immediately opened the door, paid obeisance to the lotus feet of Chachi Mata, and then released her. Lord Jagannath told them, not only you and your soldiers, but all the pujaris and pandas who are saying that she is a thief, they all must pay obeisance to her feet and ask for the forgiveness. Otherwise, there will be serious consequences for all of them. They all accordingly, they all paid obeisance, asked for the forgiveness. They all took the shelter of Mata. From that day onwards, she was called Ganga Mata Goswami. Okay. Before that, king wanted to give a shelter, make a building, because she was staying on the bank of the ocean, just like nothing, on the bank of the Shwet Ganga pond, lake. But she refuses. No, I don't want any opulences. I want to lead a simple life. She had all the opulences, but why did she accept? She refused anyway. So the Samadhi is also there. Fortunately, today is the great personality to discuss. When we discuss the mercy of the Lord, Ganga Mata Goswamini ki jai. So coming to our Bhagavatam today, after Veerabhadra, Sasti and Veerabhadra and all other followers beat the demigods, all of them, like a Bhaga has been Bhaga, Pusha and Bhrugu Maharshi. Though they are sages, they all come in the category of the demigods. After their limbs have been injured, all the demigods, they are afraid of very much. So what to do? Because Lord Shiva is angry. Indra, even no demigod has the courage to face Indra now. And it has been they were being injured and limbs were cut off because by the instructions of Lord Shiva. And without his instruction, nobody is capable of rectifying that situation. Nobody can make them all right. No demigod will have the courage to rectify the situation. Therefore, they all went to Lord Brahma. They all know that Lord Shiva thinks himself inferior to Lord Brahma, because it is considered that he is son of Lord Brahma, though he is not, but in the material point of Lord Brahma. It's like Krishna appeared as son of Nanda Maharaj. The material point of his son, but spiritually is Lord of all the universe. Here also, the material point of view is son of Lord Brahma. But Brahma always considers Lord Shiva to be superior. And he knows superiority. Therefore, they all came to request Lord. Okay. After offering obeisances, they all submit, offer the prayers. Upalabhya puraiva tad Bhagavan abja sambhava. Abja means water. Apa, api. Apa is called water. It comes, abja means, from the ja means the one who took from the water. What is that? Lotus flower. Lotus flower is also called jalaja. Jal means water, taken the birth from the water. So, abja or jalaja, both are same. The one who took birth in the water, the lotus flower. From the lotus flower, Lord Brahma appears. That's why Sambhava means appeared. So therefore, Brahma is called Abja Sambhava. They all approach Abja Sambhava. Narayanascha Vishwatna Nakasya Dharami Yuta. Both the Lord Brahma and Vishnu. Shiva was already humiliated, that's why he didn't go to the yajna. One yajna, Brahma was also present at that time. Lord Shiva has been cursed by Daksha Prajapati. Shiva, though he had the capability to counter it, but he accepted it. To give respect to Brahmana. Brahmana's words have to be respected. Even Lord Krishna also accepted. When Bhrigu Maharshi cursed Lord Narayan that you will also suffer the separation from your wife. You killed my wife without any reason. And Lord accepted. Because the Brahmana's words have to be respected. So here, the Lord Narayana, though at the time Lord Narayana was not there, only Brahma was there. And in that yajna, previous yajna, Lord Daksha Prajapati, we already discussed, he cursed that he will not get any share. And so many curses there. And therefore, in this yajna, which was again conducted for the welfare of the whole universe, Lord Brahma and Lord Narayana didn't go because they know what is going to happen when you humiliate someone, a great personality. Okay. Lord Narayana, Brahma and Vishnu had already known that such events will occur because they are Trikalajnas. In the sacrificial arena of Daksha, knowing this beforehand, they did not go to sacrifice. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says that, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 7, chapter 26, Vedanam samati cha nam vartamani cha Arjuna. So Krishna also says that I know what is happening now, what will happen in future, what happened before, but you don't know. I know it. So Lord Trikalajna, he knows because Lord doesn't change the body. Lord is the Lord. He is the creator. In the one breath of Mahavishnu, what is the breath, exhaling time of Lord? When Mahavishnu exhales his breath, that is the time entire creation is done. When he breathes in, entire universes are destroyed, annihilated. What is the duration of one universe? billion years. How much is our duration of breath in and breath out? Not even minutes, is it? So in one breath time is that much. In average, in 1 minute, average is taken as 26 to 30 breath in and breath out. Average. So, but Lord, He is only one breath time, so many universes come and go. How much is there? So, Lord doesn't change the body, so therefore He knows what is happening. Just like in front of us, sometime in rainy season we can see, after rain gone, the small insects come, flying insects, what do you call it, I don't know. And we can see while they are small, little, they grow, wings come up and fly. After that, while we are observing, they also start dying also. For us it is 4 to 6 hours only. But for them it is 100 years. Okay, in relation to their life counting, for them it is 100 years. But in our calculation, it is only 4 to 6 hours background. They don't live for more than 6 hours. So it is, we have not changed the body, we are just observing, they are changing the body. The same way Lord is eternal. So in front of Him, people come and go, all this. So they know what has happened, what is happening, what will happen. That's Karajna. I know everything that has happened in the past and is going to happen in future. Lord Vishnu is omniscient. And He therefore knew what is going to happen in the Yajna. Therefore He did go. And we see next chapter also, our Lord Narayan says the same thing. Next chapter, 50 and 51 verse, it is for instruction for all the devotees also it is. He says that me, Lord Narayan speaking to the Brahmana, say that me, Brahma and Shiva, there is no difference. So one should be cautious. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that in an impersonal aspect, there is no difference between all of them. Personal aspect, difference. Because impersonal aspect, they are, because they are authoritatively different organs of the management. And they are acting under instructions of Supreme Lord. So, and all are the created or expansion of Supreme Lord. Lord Krishna Kshay Vishnu, in the mode of passion, takes the body of Brahma. If the personality is qualified to become Brahma, what is the qualification? One should have performed the Varnasrama Dharma for 100 years, 100 lifetimes perfectly. That personality is qualified to become Brahma. When that personality is not available, so Krishna himself incarnated a Guna Avatara Brahma. Sometimes, many times, Krishna himself incarnated Indra also. When to become Indra, one should have performed the 100 Ashwamedha Yajna. If such personality is not available, Krishna himself incarnated as a Indra. That's why it is said, scripture says that Indra is as powerful as Krishna. His empowered personality, empowered by Krishna himself. That's in the first Swayambhu Manvantara, Lord appeared as Yajna. Also, he became, the Manvantara incarnation, he became Indra also, because at the time nobody was there. He himself assumed the position of Indra in the Swayambhu Manvantara also. So, the Brahma also is the incarnation of Krishna, Lord Shiva, expansion of Krishna. Yasham bhutam api tatha samapaiti karyat Govinda Madi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma Samhita 45th verse. While explaining who is Lord Shiva, to understand Shiva Tattva, we should try to read Brahma Samhita, verses 6 to 10, if I am not wrong. What is the meaning of the worshipping Shiva in that Lingakara? And who is Shiva? The 45th verse, Brahma says, Shiram yathadadi vikara vishesha yoga sanjayite naitatah pratagastetu yesham bhutam api tatha samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. In the second sentence itself, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes that Lord Shambha is not second God. Because it is expansion of Krishna to perform that particular activity. Krishna eternally, Lord Krishna, Narayana eternally, all the time, they remain in the pure mode of goodness, Vishuddha Satogun. Living entity can go to the Shuddha Satogun. But Lord always stays in the Vishuddha Satogun, pure mode of goodness. In any circumstances, Bhagavad Gita Srila Prabhupada writes that Lord Krishna never never come in contact with the material nature, Prakriti. But the creation has to be done. When we are in the mode of goodness, how can you do the creation? The wife and husband both are mode of goodness. Mode of goodness means you are fully content. You have no anxiety, no desires at all. Because you are fully content, there is no attraction between them. And without attraction, when there is attraction means there is some lack of something. So without attraction, how can the creation take place? So one has to come to the mode of passion to start the creation. Therefore, Krishna incarnated Brahma. The work done, the protection and chastising, dharma, destruction of the universe, the Lord takes the position of Lord Shambhu. As executive authority governing principle, Lord takes in the mode of goodness as a hero's Gosai Vishnu. So, these are that's why Lord says that in the next verse, next chapter 50, 51 says that one should not differentiate. It is an offense against Lord Shiva also. It is offense at the lotus feet of Lord Narayana as well. In fact, as a Vaishnavas, we should not criticize anyone. If you devotees see everywhere presence of the Supreme Lord. Where I was reading, I think 11th chapter, 11th canto it comes. One should not touch the water with the feet. One should not the fire with the feet. That's why when you want to take bath in the river or ocean or any pond, we first pay obeisances, asking for the forgiveness and permission from the personification of that water, whether ocean, river, lake. We pay obeisances, then we take bath. Okay. So when you take the bath also, process is that one must, first offering should be ritual master, take the water and offer it. Then one should offer to Sun God, Varuna Dev, and Mother Earth, and our ancestors, father and mother. And you can also offer to our all God brothers. Yes, God brothers, sisters. So we pay obeisances because we are touching the water with our feet, and water is the energy of the Lord. And presiding deity of the water is Varuna Deva. So they all are the representation of the Lord. It is offense. It said that not only that one, it also said that one should not use their feet touch even a small insect also. Because within the insect is the super soul. When I am kicking a dog or something or any other creature, I am kicking the super soul. In that sense, that idea is, in that write-up is that one should respect all living entities. As Krishna says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu namo dveshosti na priya. I am equal to all. So, and the Lord as a super soul is existing in each and every living entity. In that way, the 11th canto, which chapter I don't know, say that one should not touch with the feet, the water, and the explanation says that to the extent not every living entity. So, one should try to see the potency of the Lord in each and every living entity. Here, say that for this reason, neither Narayana nor Brahma attended the great sacrifice performed by Daksha. So, Srila Prabhupada gives example, and also verses say that they did not appear. It is said by whom? It is said by? It is discussion between Vidura and Maitreya Rishi. Haridwar. No, yeah, in the Himalaya mountain after Haridwar. It is discussion between Maitreya Rishi and Vidura. Vidura now saying, later it comes from what Brahma says. We stop here. So today's discussion is that after being injured by Virabhadra, all the Brahmanas, priests, and the demigods with their injured limbs, they all approach Lord Brahma. Because they are afraid to go to Lord Shiva, because Shiva is very angry. They knew that when Shiva is angry, and they have no face to go there. They humiliated. Some were laughing at Shiva. When Daksha Prajapati were humiliating Shiva, that time all the demigods would have got up and gone. But they were sitting, enjoying that abusive words given by Daksha Prajapati. So that is an offense. And Narada Maharshi says that if someone was blaspheming our spiritual master, Vaishnava, or God, one don't hear it. If you happen to hear it, kill that person. Otherwise, you kill yourself. You cannot do both of them, get out of this place. Means, don't hear it. Hearing also a serious offense. One should not try to hear the blasphemy of anyone. Okay. So, they are afraid to go there. They all come to Lord Brahma to ask for forgiveness, what to do, how to get out of this situation. We stop here. Any question? Welcome. Srimad Bhagavatam Puran ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki jai.